Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. No issues, no problems. Okay, great. Just a second, guys. I'll open the door. It's way too hot here. Just a second, guys. Okay, now this is fine, I guess. Okay, so yesterday, guys, did you guys try to practice what we have learned in our yesterday's class? Please let me know. Did you guys try to practice what we have learned in our yesterday's class, guys? Please let me know. Yes? Were you able to successfully complete it? For those, see, if you have not tried to practice it, it's fine. That is up to you guys to figure it out if you want to do something or not. I cannot force you guys into it, right? But there's no point of attending a boot camp. There's no point of doing all this, even the certificates as well. There's no point of that until and unless you guys are actually practicing it. To create the account, it is asking for the credit card details. You will have to put up the credit card details, Homisha. They're not going to charge you anything for that, but you will need the credit card to actually create an AWS account. So you'll have to do that. There's no other going about it. There were ways 10 years ago, but right now there aren't any. So again, it's for free. Again, you are not being charged for anything. So you don't have to worry about it. But yes, you will need a credit card to create an account. If you want to learn full stack web development, if you want to learn cloud computing, you will have to learn AWS. There is no other thing that you can do. No matter which platform you're going with, whether it is GCP or Azure as well, you will need a credit card to create an account. Okay. Okay, so now that has been discussed. For those who have practiced our yesterday's, whatever we did in our yesterday's class, that's good. That's great. Keep up the good work, guys. That is how you will be learning. Okay. Now, for the projects in this boot camp, I was planning on one of the projects that is deploying a note-taking application with a proper backend, with a proper front end to EC2 instance, using multiple different technologies right over there, but basically deploying a full stack application to the internet, right? That is one of the projects that I was thinking about. The problem with that project is that it cannot be done live in the class. Reason being, it is way too complicated for you guys to understand it in one sitting. So what I have thought about it is that after the end of this bootcamp, I will shoot a video. I'll create an entire video of me doing that. I will post it up on YouTube. There will be no attendance or something like that. But for those who are interested how to deploy an entire full stack application to the internet, that video, you can just follow along with it, and I'll provide you guys with the code and everything so that you are able to follow along with it and use it. And that is what I was thinking about. Will that be fine with you guys? Please let me know. Will that be fine with you guys? Please let me know. Yes? Okay. In today's class, we are going to look at something new, guys. Okay. What are we going to look at? Let me just show it to you guys right now. Let me share my screen first of all. Share screen, entire screen, share. So you should be able to see the bald me as well as the screen on your, my screen on your screen. Okay. So AWS Transcribe. This is one of the AI ML services that is being given via AWS to you guys so that you guys are able to use it. Now, what is AWS Transcribe is basically, for example, you are attending a particular meeting on Zoom class, right? You don't want to attend the entire meeting, you just want the summary out of it or whatever was told inside of the entire class, right? So AWS Transcribe will transcribe the entire class in your language, whether it be Hindi, Bengali, Marathi, or English, or any other languages as well. Spanish, multiple different languages are there which you can select. It will transcribe the entire audio in that particular format, and then you can use this particular output to generate a summary out of it as well. So that is up to you guys, right? What you can do. So basically it is like a speech recognition service that has been created via AWS. For example, if I am building something like YouTube, right? I'm building a particular application, something like YouTube. So I can use a service like this to transcribe the videos that people are uploading on my channel, and to create subtitles, to create the particular summary of the entire video itself. And then when people are watching those videos, they will be able to see that subtitles, they will be able to see that summary. So this is a service that is offered by AWS, in which you don't have to create the model, you can directly just utilize it to transcribe audio. We are getting 60 minutes per month as free, so we don't have to pay anything for that. After that, if you are trying to subscribe more than that, for example, right now, if you take up a 1 hour long video per month and you transcribe it, it is totally free for you guys. So again, this is just to our learning. If you're ever going to build a particular software, right, you are working on, let's say, a YouTube clone or something like that, you can definitely use this inside of your project to enhance your project. Again, AWS or cloud computing is meant to enhance your projects, to show some additional features that you have worked upon, to showcase why you are better than the rest of the 100 candidates that are interviewing for the company. So you can just add a small feature in which you are using AWS Transcribe to transcribe the videos and putting up the like I said, subtitles right over there. Or you can create a particular website. Okay, a simple project will be creating a website where people can upload their Zoom classes, and it will transcribe the entire class as well as provide a summary out of it. So there as well you can use the AWS Transcribe model to or service to actually help you do that very fast and very efficiently as well. So these are some ideas for some good projects where you can use this particular service as a small part of that project to make your project stand out from the rest of the people. Guys, please believe me when I'm saying this. If you're still believing that I will just learn a programming language, I'll just learn AWS and I'm going to get a job, that is no longer a case. That was not even a case 10 years back as well. I don't know who is spreading this false information. You learn a programming language, you learn MERN stack, you get a job. No, that does not happen. You have to stand out from the crowd to get internships and jobs right now. That is my point. Think about good projects. Think about how you can utilize these services to make amazing projects. Okay, that is my suggestion to you guys. So when we'll conduct the OYO last bootcamp, Arpit, I'm trying to do it. I'm not getting time. I just reached from my office to this bootcamp setup itself. Someday when I'm on a holiday, I have time, I will definitely have the last class. The certificates for that will be like given to you guys in the next few days. Okay, so yeah, are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to say? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to say, guys? Please let me know. So what is the difference between GitHub and AWS? The same difference between earth and cloud. They're just two different things. So if you don't know anything about AWS, you don't know anything about GitHub, then only you are going to ask this particular question. Otherwise, go and study. Then only you will be able to understand what is the difference between GitHub and AWS. Okay, without studying, if you are trying to ask what is the difference between GitHub and AWS, it has the same difference between, let's say, water and my head. The same difference between water and my head. Okay, they're just two different things. Okay, so now that you guys are able to understand this, okay, I'm going to take up your attendance right now. Okay, there might be multiple attendance in today's class. I might be taking up 2 attendances in today's class as well. If you're missing out any one of the attendances that I'm taking up in today's class, you will miss up on your certificates as well. Okay, yesterday I had kept the attendance open for a very long period of time. Today, both the attendances, I will be giving you guys just 5 minutes to fill it up. So right now I'm going to give you guys the first attendance for today's class. Again, the second attendance can be taken up 5 minutes after this as well. So right now, Kalyan, Akula, don't worry about it. Just send me an email at shaurya.sinha@devtown.in. I will handle it from there. Okay. So the first attendance for today's class is in the live chat, guys. Again, like I said, there are going to be 2 attendances in today's class. Make sure that you are able to fill it up on time. I will be giving guys 5 minutes to fill up the attendance. Okay. I'll be giving guys 5 minutes to fill up the attendance. After 5 minutes, the attendance link will be closed. Okay. So please start filling up the attendance, guys. This is the first attendance in today's class. There might be 2 attendances in today's class. Once you have filled up the attendance at exactly 8:32, I will be closing the attendance, guys. At exactly 8:32, I will be closing up the attendance. At exactly 8:32, the attendance link will be closed. Please start filling up your attendance. After that, we'll be continuing on how to use Amazon Transcribe. Okay. Okay. My water is also over. See, if you're missing up 1 days of attendance, you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Is aptitude plays roles in MNCs, only in MNCs that offer very low packages like 3 lakh per annum or 4 lakh per annum. Aptitude might play a role, but if you're good in competitive programming, if you're good in data structures and algorithms, then no matter where you go, your aptitude does not play any role. Okay. So Arpit, do not worry, just send me an email, shaurya.sinha@devtown.in with all the stuff inside of it. I'll help you out with the same. So I'm from a tier 3 college right now in semester 1. Results are out and I'm getting an ARRIER. What is ARRIER? I don't know. Noel, could you let me know what is ARRIER? I have no idea. I've heard about this term for the very first time. Oh, backlog. Okay, I've heard about backlog. This is the first time I've heard about a whatever you are saying. So Noel, please try to understand it. Your college will be giving you a particular like opportunity to clear up your backlog as well. So just take up that opportunity and clear it up. Companies don't care about it. If you at the 4th year end as well, you are keeping up with the backlog, you are not clearing it up, you are not giving the secondary examination to clear up the backlogs. In the secondary examination as well, you are going and failing right over there without studying anything, then yes, that might affect your placements. But if you are just clearing these supplementaries up, you are clearing up the backlogs, then there's no point in that. Okay. What do I need to do if I want to learn with you but I'm from Russia? No issues. We get people joining us from Russia, we get people joining us from Spain, we get people joining us from US, UK as well. We are open for all. We don't consider ourselves to be a closed community. We want everybody to be a part of our community, no matter how small, no matter how big. I've even taught a particular person who was, I think so, 72 years old. That was a very awkward class that I was having right over there. She was 72 years old. She had much more experience in life as well as in companies than me. But she was in my class. So, but I'm still in touch with her. She's an amazing person. She helped me a lot during my low times as well. But yeah, so we never discriminate between anybody. Anybody who wants to learn is well and good to be a part of our particular like community. Can you give us an accepted date of deploying third tier architecture? Most likely at the end of this bootcamp on the 8th day or the 9th day at max. Okay, I'm in second semester. I have started DSA. Is it good? Very good. Very good. Not good. Very good. Excellent. I will even suggest if you are able to continue doing it for the next 6 years. The reason why I'm saying 6 years is because even right now, if I want to change my job, I already have like 4 years plus experience in the industry. If I still want to change my job, I still have to do DSA. I don't have any options right over there. For a software engineer, that is the truth of life for us. Okay. Sir, DSA is important to learn cloud computing. Not to learn cloud computing, but if you want a job in cloud computing, you want a job in any IT sector, not just in cloud computing, any IT sector, you will have to do data structures and algorithms. You don't have an option. Sir, I've actually made a project using AWS using EC2, S3 and VPC. That's actually pretty good. I'm planning the same architecture for the tier 3 deployment as well. So let's see how that goes on. Okay. No issues in that, Simon. I hope to see you in the classes in the boot camp soon. Okay. What to do to get above 8 lakhs per annum job? Can you give me a straight roadmap? Just do full stack development properly. Front end, React.js, Tailwind CSS, okay, backend, Node.js, Express.js, MongoDB, deployment, AWS, and go with your DevOps, do Docker, Kubernetes, CI/CD, GitHub version control. Do this. That is all that matters. Okay, if you are able to do this correctly, if you are able to do this in such a sense where you are actually able to create projects just using Google search, just using ChatGPT, then yes, you are now employable to get a package above 12 lakhs per annum as well. Okay. I'm watching from South Africa. Okay. One more question. Will I be able to combine my studies with my main job as a Python developer? Absolutely yes. There's no issues in that. So I'm a second semester computer science and tech. They teach us data structures using Java. Is that good? Very good. But don't just stick to DSA in Java. Go with competitive programming as well, guys. Go with competitive programming. Okay. So right now I don't have any laptop. I'm planning to get it ASAP. Please suggest me one, especially for coding, sir. Do not go with a very costly laptop. Okay. My suggestion is if you want a good laptop with all the benefits of like a good laptop at a cheap rate, I will suggest the TUF gaming laptop, TUF gaming laptop. That is a very good laptop according to me. When it comes to just programming in general, it costs about 50,000 rupees. Which is actually pretty good. Do not waste a lot of money. Like I wasted a lot of money because I was getting stipend in college, so I used to take that money and invest in getting a good laptop. That is not a very good idea. But yeah. Otherwise, see, it does not matter. Just get a good processor, good RAM, laptop around 30k, 35k. You will be able to do that. Okay. Okay. So now that I've answered, Bhaiya, can I meet you in Patna? Sort of, definitely. If I'm in Patna again, I'll post it up on Instagram. Will definitely catch up. Okay. So I live near Kankad Bagh, if you know that place. Okay. Sir, I missed 2 lectures, so will I get the certificate? Daily kitchen, it will depend upon my mood. Usually, students who have missed 1 attendance, they get their certificates. For 2 attendance, it depends upon my mood when I'm sending the certificates. If my mood is good, I send certificates to people with 2 missing attendances as well. If my mood is not good, I don't send certificates to them. Okay, so let's continue with our class, guys. We have gone off-road a lot. Okay, so right over here, guys, let us look at what pricing is there. Free, I have already told you guys about it. So standard batch pricing, as you're able to see, is you are having for 2,50,000 minutes. That's a very, very good volume. 2,50,000 minutes. Let's change it to India. If we are having it right over here, okay, we don't have it. So, okay, US East horizon, that will be fine with us. So for 250,000 minutes, the transcribing rate is $0.024. And as you're able to see, like I've already said to you guys, that as big companies need a lot of volume to be processed, they get bulk discounts from Amazon. And this is a great example to prove that fact as well. Right over here, for over 5 million minutes, you are actually getting a rate that is almost 30%. You are getting a 70% discount almost a 70% discount per minute that you are able to get as the volume grows. Similar to that, if the volume exceeds more than this as well, there can be a 90%, 80% rate cut as well via Amazon. So like I said, for us, it might feel like, oh, 250,000 minutes, it is going to come up as a bill of almost 5 lakh rupees. That's too much money. But for companies, the more that data they are processing, this cost reduces for them. And for them, spending $1 million on something that is helping their business earn $100 million is not a very big deal. So I'm trying to make you guys understand why do companies prefer cloud computing. Because if they wanted to make a same software in their own company, they will have to hire great talent, create that, host it on their own servers, maintain those servers. If the servers burn down, they have to replace those servers. If the number of requests, if the number of users using that feature increases, they have to increase the number of servers as well. It's a huge burden on these companies, and they want to give all that burden to Amazon and pay only for what they need. That is the concept of AWS. Okay, so now that we have discussed about it, can we start? What about the OYO bootcamp? Guys, I've already answered this question twice. Last time I'm repeating it. Please do not ask this question once again. I'm still in my job. DevTown is not my full-time thing. So I still have a job. I come back from office and I am directly here taking up the bootcamp. I'm not getting time to take up the OYO bootcamp right now. The certificates for that I will be releasing it soon. As soon as I get some time to take up the bootcamp, the last day of the bootcamp, I will definitely do that. Okay. So let's continue with our class, guys. So about hosting website using S3 buckets, will we get a traffic limitation? Absolutely yes. That is the reason why when you're hosting something on S3 buckets, it should be just for your resume, not for anything else. Because your resume is going to be in hands of what? 10,000, 20,000 people at once, not more than that. You're not going to apply at 10,000 jobs, right? So you're not going to sit at 10,000 interviews. So it is more than fine for your resume purpose itself. Like I said, you can learn from it. You can put stuff on your resume. That is all that AWS gives for free. But if you're planning to host your own website where people are coming on your website and you're selling some shit right over there, that is not going to work for you guys. Okay, so right over here, guys, let us take up the AWS Transcribe right now. Okay. Okay, so I'll sign in the console itself, guys. So this is my console, as you're able to see right over here. Now, Amazon Transcribe basically transcribes audio. Okay, so you are having an audio file that will be transcribed by AWS. Now, I've already downloaded an audio file in English. You guys can record your own audios. You guys can download an audio from YouTube or something like that. It is up to you guys to figure it out how you want to go further with it. I have taken up a sample audio file from AWS itself that they have provided. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to create an S3 bucket first. Okay, I'm going to create an S3 bucket first, guys. So let's create a bucket right over here, general purpose bucket. Let's give it a unique name. Okay, so I'm going to call it as BUCKET bucket new trans DevTown. Okay, so I'm going to create a bucket called as bucket new trans DevTown. Okay, that is fine with me. I'm not going to change anything, guys. I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to create the bucket right over here. So this will create the bucket for me. As you're able to see, the bucket has been created. Bucket new trans DevTown. I'm just going to click on that, guys. I'm just going to click on that. This will open up the properties of the bucket for me, as you're able to see right over here. Okay. Are you guys able to see this bucket, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this bucket, guys? Please let me know. Now I'm going to upload the audio file inside of this bucket. So this bucket is going to contain the audio that I want AWS Transcribe to work upon. So I'm going to upload that audio, guys. I've already downloaded the audio. So add files, and I'm going to transcribe that as something that I've already downloaded. As you're able to see, this is the sample file, audio file that I have uploaded right over here. I'll then click on upload. This is the same from yesterday. I'm not making any changes. I'm just creating an AWS bucket. I've uploaded the particular file right over there. That's all. Now, once you've uploaded the file, you will get upload succeeded, and you will be able to see the file that has been uploaded right now. Just click on this particular file that you have uploaded. Okay, here. Are you guys able to see it? Oh, sorry. Here, as you're able to see, this is what we have uploaded right now. Just click on that. Once you click on it, it will open this particular page for you guys. What I want you guys to do is just click on copy S3 URI. Sorry, URL. I'm very sorry. Copy S3 URL, guys. What this is doing is that you're copying the link to this particular file present in your bucket that you have created on AWS. So this is the particular link to that particular file inside of Amazon itself, inside of AWS. Now this link is what we are going to use to connect our file, that is the audio file, with AWS Transcribe. We're going to tell AWS Transcribe that this is the audio file, this is the link to the audio file that I want you to transcribe for me. Okay, so once you have copied it up, you can paste it in some particular place, or you can open up a new tab and work upon from there. I don't really care about that. We are going to open up your transcribe right over here. So Amazon Transcribe, as you're able to see, just click on that. It will open up transcribe right over here. So this is Amazon Transcribe. You can go through it. What is the use case? Okay, so for example, one of the use cases is called analytics. One of the great projects that you can actually implement right over here. If you ever, do you guys know about hackathons? Do you guys know about hackathons, guys? Hackathons? Are you familiar with what hackathons are like? Or like this is the very first time that you are actually listening about hackathon? Okay, some of you guys know about it, right? So there are multiple hackathons that happens all around the year. College level hackathons are there, national level hackathons are there, international level hackathons are there. And it is free to participate. You don't have to pay anything, and it is actually a very good experience for freshers as well. You should start applying for hackathons from the very first year, even if you don't know shit. Just apply to them. Maybe if your luck is good, you will get selected to participate in them as well. Now for hackathons, one of the biggest ways of, or a cheat code to win an hackathon is to do something related to let's say how can I explain this to you guys, social justice or social like things itself. Okay, I'm not able to get a word for it, but social causes. If you are able to create a project around it, your chance of winning a hackathon increases drastically. Okay, any hackathon that you are participating in. So my suggestion to you guys, one of the projects that just came into my mind right now was create a disaster management call center. This is a very good idea right now. Create a disaster management call center. You provide a number to your user, let's say there's a disaster that has just happened in Bangalore. Okay, so what people can do is they can call upon that number. They can just tell their problem that, okay, I'm currently located at this particular location. Through call tracking, you can get their exact location as well. Along with that, their entire audio can be transcribed first, that okay, what did they say. Then you can put up a deep learning or a large language model on top of it to understand what they have said through that transcribe itself, and then divide it into various different segments, that okay, this particular call is for hospitals. Okay, this particular call is in the category for food and water. This particular call is in the category of fire or something like that. You can just divert that call directly to the location as well as the message to the related party who is going to handle that problem for them. Now this can be a very good solution for disaster management purposes itself on a large scale, and you can actually win some hackathons using this. So again, you have to think about these type of solutions when you're coming up with various different things that you're able to see around you. Okay, that is how you get ideas for hackathons and your projects. These type of projects are going to help you get into the next level, guys. Okay. Okay, so let's continue from it right over there, guys. What we're going to click on is on the left hand side, you will be able to see real-time transcription or transcription jobs, right? Are you guys able to see this? Real-time on the left hand side, guys, real-time transcription jobs. Okay, so let's click on transcription jobs, guys. Okay, just click on transcription jobs. I've already created a job. We're going to create a new job, guys. So just click on create a job. We'll give it a job, guys, sample 2. Okay, I'm just going to give it that. We are going to go with a specific language. When you're going to create a project of your own, you can go with automatic language identification, automatic multiple language identification when a user is going to talk in English, Hindi as well as Bengali, right? They're going with multiple languages right over there, so you can go with that as well. For us, the audio that I have downloaded right over here is a specific language that is in English. As you're able to see, I've selected, by default it is selected English. You can actually go through it as well. There is a lot of different options. For example, Bengali is an option. Then you are having English. Then you are having French. You are having German, Greek, Gujarati, Hindi. You are having Japanese. You are having Korean. You are having, let's see, Marathi. You are having Odia. You are having anything else, Punjabi, Russian, you are having Swahili, you are having Thai, Ukrainian, a lot of different language options is there. We are going with the default one itself because we don't really care about it. We already know what is there in the audio file. We are going with the general model, guys. You can also go with a custom language model that you yourself have created, so you can definitely do that as well. Here we have to provide the input data. Where is that particular audio file located at? So the URL that you actually copied, just paste it right over here, guys. That's it. That is where your particular file is located at. This is the input data. Just paste it inside of it, the URL that you copied from the S3 bucket. We are going to go with the service managed S3 bucket. Where's the output data going to come in? We really don't care about it. And yeah, that's it. We are not changing anything right over here. We'll click on next. Here you are having a lot of different options, audio setting options as well. For example, audio identification. This is usually used in cases where there's a lot of background noises or something like that. So you are able to or there are multiple different people that are talking right over there. Let's assume it's a podcast with 4 people. So you want transcription of all the 4 people, what they are saying, and a lot of different things. For example, toxicity detection. If there is any particular like cuss word or any kind of like gali galoj that is there, it will automatically detect that for you guys. Okay, vocabulary filtering. So for example, if somebody is using a particular name, right, Shaurya, again and again in an audio, you don't want that Shaurya to be coming up right over there. You want to beep that Shaurya up or something like that. You can also do that from right over there as well. So these are some of the things that you guys can do right over here, guys. We are not going to change anything right over here. Okay. We are going to click on create job. Okay. And as you're able to see, the status is being showcased as in progress, guys. The status, okay, URI. I'm very sorry. I think so. I have made a particular problem right over there. URI, yes, uniform resource identifier. I think so. I have said something else. I think so. I have speaking the full form of URL. That is my mistake. Thank you so much for correcting that up, Kalyan. So right over here, guys, as you're able to see, it is currently showing in progress, guys. It's going to take up a few minutes to actually show completed. So we'll wait for it. There's no issues in that. We have a lot of time in our hands, guys. So we'll wait for a minute or two. In the meanwhile, if you have any other questions, accept attendance. Once an attendance has been closed, it has been closed. I can do shit for you guys. But if you guys have any particular questions or queries in the meanwhile, you guys can definitely put it up in the live chat, except for attendance. So I have an AWS student account given to me by my college. I use it on my bootcamps and other projects. Absolutely, yes. There's no issues in that. Any other questions, guys? I think so. It has been completed. Oh, sorry. The time for questions is over. So here, as you're able to see, the status is being shown as completed. We'll just click on sample 2, guys, right over here. And if you go down below, as you're able to see, it has transcribed each and every word that is there. So you're having machine learning is employed in a range of computing tasks where designing and programming explicit algorithms with good performance is difficult or infeasible. So as you're able to see, the entire audio has been transcribed perfectly for us, guys. There is no issues whatsoever. You are also able to so we haven't given any kind of subtitles or something like that, but you guys can get subtitles as well. It will just download the entire subtitles as a subtitle file. You can attach it to your audio or video, and your subtitles will showcase on your screens as well. So that is also something that Amazon is giving you as an like option, right? That is a very good thing for us to use. Okay, and yeah, so that is it, guys. That is it. That is all that it was. It's very so the point with Amazon is that most of this, if you were trying to do it on your own, it would take you maybe a month to actually completely build the entire application up without a lot of different functionalities that AWS offers, like for example subtitles or toxicity detection or audio identification. This will not be offered in your particular software what you will be building. Just the basic functionality you might be able to build in a month, but using Amazon Transcribe, you are able to do it as fast as possible, as accurately as possible, and as cheap as possible as well. Okay, so that is the point, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Geeta Rani Shri, can you explain S3 bucket once again? I think so. You will have to visit the yesterday's class. Yesterday's class was all about S3 buckets. Go through the class and you will be able to understand S3 buckets properly. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this Amazon Transcribe? And I'm giving guys some ideas about projects that you can build, because these are the kind of projects that will help you land jobs and internships. If you guys are just still building like note taking applications, you're still building like an e-commerce websites, a blogging page itself, these are not going to help you get any internships, any job roles. The projects that I'm suggesting to you guys, these are the kind of innovative projects that you guys need to work upon. Okay. So you got stipend while doing college? Absolutely. I was doing multiple internships in college. Okay. Kubernetes is not a part of cloud computing. It is a part of DevOps. Maybe in the DevOps bootcamp, I'll cover up Kubernetes a little bit as well. Okay. So we'll end the bootcamp right over here for today's class, guys. Nothing else to be taught in today's class. I want you guys to go and explore Transcribe a little bit more. Try to generate subtitles for your audio. Try to like do your own audio as well. Record your own audio and upload it on AWS Transcribe in Hindi or Marathi or Bengali, if you guys know that language. I don't know them. So my mom is Marathi, but I don't know how to speak Marathi. She knows it very perfectly. So try it out, guys. Let me know what was the output that you got. Was it accurate? What is not accurate? What are the problems that you are facing? Do that and let me know. Okay. Okay, so I will not be taking up the second attendance, guys. We have yes, delete the buckets, of course. Thank you so much for reminding me. Otherwise I would have a whole lot of problem right over there. So I'll go into my S3 bucket, guys. I'll go into my S3 bucket and I will delete my bucket itself. Deleting a bucket is very important right over there. So I'll select these bucket. I will empty the bucket first. So permanently delete. I'll first permanently delete all the objects inside of the bucket. Exit. Then I'm going to delete the bucket as well. So delete the bucket right over here. Bucket new trans DevTown BUCKET. New trans DevTown, and I will delete the bucket as well. Will Python language help in cloud computing? No, not at all. JavaScript might help you. Python, not a lot. Okay. What's the best language for DSA? C++ or Java? We see that only Docker is there in the bootcamp syllabus. We will be covering up Docker. If we have time, we are left with a little bit time, then I might do one day in Kubernetes, but it depends upon how much time we are having right over there. Can you tell me to integrate deep learning and machine learning models in MERN projects? Go with TensorFlow.js. That is the easiest way of doing it. TensorFlow.js. Okay, so guys, today's attendance, I'm going to take up only one. I've already taken up the attendance, so that is it. And we'll meet in our tomorrow's club. PHP as backend. If you're living in 2012, then you can do PHP. If you're living with us in 2024, then please stay away from PHP. Okay? How to do DSA plus development together like everybody else is doing. Everybody else who's getting into a good company, he's doing his academic work, that is his college work, he's doing data structures and algorithms, he's doing competitive programming, he's doing development as well. So if they are able to do, they are also humans, you are also humans. Start sleeping like a little bit less. If you want everything to happen in your life, you want to sleep like 10 hours a day, you want to go out with your friends, you want to party along with them, you want to chase girls or chase boys, you want to get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend, spend time with them as well. You want to sit with your friends, eat dinner for 2 hours, eat lunch for 2 hours, and then crib about this that, oh, I'm not getting time to do shit. Like, you are never going to get any kind of time. You have to decide whether your future is important for you or not. You can enjoy these 4 years of your life and then crib for the next 20 years that my friends are going to good companies, they're earning 30-40 lakh per annum and I'm stuck at 3 lakhs per annum itself. They'll be earning what you're per month, they will be earning what you're earning in a year. And believe me when I say this, no matter, for girls it might be different, for guys, I'm talking about the guys right over here. No matter what happens, guys, okay, your money in your bank decides who you are going to marry. It is as simple as that. No girl, a good high stakes girl, like a good girl, is not going to go for a person who is earning 3 lakh rupees per month, per year. They're not going to go further with that. They have great opportunities, great looking guys with immense money. They're going to go behind for these girls at the end of the day. If you want everything, you want not just girls, your own children. If you're earning 3 lakh rupees per year, what the fuck are you going to give to your children? Right now, a good quality education costs 3 to 4 lakh rupees a year. That is the costing of a good quality education that you can give to your child in cities like Mumbai, right? If your salary is 3 lakh rupees per year, what the fuck are you going to give to your children? Nothing. You have to decide whether tomorrow you want to go around the entire world inside of a scooty or you want to go around the world inside of a BMW. You have to decide that. Nobody else can do it for you. I took the decision of not partying out with my friends, not being there around with them when they were doing Matar Gasti. I took that decision because I knew where I wanted to go there in my life. When I when I entered Google, it is not the case that I didn't make any friends. I made a lot of friends that had the same spending capacity as me. We went out, we went to Maldives together. We went to Thailand together. We went to multiple different places in India together. In the friend group. So we went to party every single weekend. Any club in, like most of the clubs in Koramangala, you can take up my name and they will know me by name itself. That's the kind of party life that I led after college. That kind of party life you cannot live in college itself. You have to decide what you want to do in life. You want to live large, live big, earn big. And to earn big, you have to work hard as well. If you're not working hard, don't complain. Okay? Okay. So, we'll meet in our tomorrow's class, guys. And we'll continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.